Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you are all well. So today I have been weighed. It is week 32, and so please stay tuned if you would like to find out how I got on. So week 32, the same age that I am in numbers as well. And I must admit, I am really pleased with my result. Now, what I will do initially is just speak a little bit about the lovely group atmosphere that I did mention briefly in another video that I've done. But yeah, it was just such a positive group meeting today. Lots of new members joining. And I think it was a really positive environment, as it is, and it has been over the last few weeks that I've been going to this new group. But it certainly has been a very positive environment. And I think the people in the group are very talkative, very helpful, very encouraging. And today, I would never have done this before, but today I actually spoke to two new people who I had never spoken to before, who joined last week. And they came in today and they had their weigh-ins. Now, one of them in particular done it exceptionally well, and he managed to lose half a stone in his first week. Now, there was also another lady who joined, and she also got a half a stone award in her first week as well, which just shows, and it really just does prove that Slimming World does work. And they both said they have never eaten as much food as they have before. And I think, you can eat less healthy food, but less of it because it is much more calorie dense. But the volume of food that you can eat on Food Optimizing as part of Slimming World is just phenomenal. So I was really glad to see how happy and how proud they were of their own achievements. And it did remind me a lot of my first week where I lost half a stone as well, as I'd mentioned in my other video. But I think there is some evidence, I can't remember the exact figures, but I think if you do lose like half a stone or so in your first week, you're more likely to have success and longer term success with Slimming World as well. Before I head on to more information, if I can just take an opportunity to congratulate and welcome my first ever member of my channel on this YouTube page. And her name is Ro. She is a lovely lady. She's from New York, USA, and she has a YouTube channel just like myself, and she does document her Slimming World journey on there. If you would like to follow her page, she is fantastic at explaining everything. It must be really difficult to do Slimming World in America because all of the products are very different. And of course, what you can get and access is also very different to what we have here in the UK. Of course, Slimming World is a UK-based company. So big hats off to Ro, you're doing fantastic. I love watching your videos, and if any of you guys at home would like to check her page out, if you don't already follow her, then please check out A New Yorker Does Slimming World. She is just lovely. This is another opportunity as well, is just to say if you're not already a member of my channel, there are some perks involved with becoming a member, like having priority replies to your comments, much more support from myself, and you can also get one-to-one support from me too as you work up the membership levels. All of the information is on my page, so please do feel free to take a look. I am under, there's no obligation to become a member. I'm just so grateful for anyone who views my page, views my channel, and of course who's already a subscriber or who may want to subscribe but can't afford to become a member. There is no pressure from me at all. I am not expecting anyone to do anything, but it is an option there that we were asked to consider as part of our YouTube growth. And so I thought it may be helpful for some of you at home as well to have a little bit more support tailored to you. So as always, please do check them out. I did put a community post up, so as well, if you haven't seen that, please do take a wee look at it. And if you have any questions or anything at all, then please do just let me know. I am definitely always going to be here for all of you guys, and that will never ever change. So what I will just say is, rather than treating myself to snacks or food or anything like that today, I have finished my day on 7 sins. Now, often on weigh day, I know a lot of people do sort of go off and they will have, a really fancy breakfast or a really fancy lunch or a takeaway or whatever it is. Now, I have done takeaway on weigh-in day and it hasn't had an impact upon myself personally. But this week we had some lovely food in the fridge that we wanted to use up, and that was what we did. So I have incorporated the sins that I've had so far into my meals, which I normally wouldn't do. I generally have most of my sins as like snacks. And so I haven't done that today, but I am really full and I feel really satisfied. So what I'm going to do tonight is have a really nice hot bath with Epsom salts. Epsom salts are great for the mind, for the body, for the muscles. And I have been going to the gym, and so I am feeling a wee bit achy in my lower back. I think it is probably the cross trainer that's doing that for me because of the motion and you're sort of twisting. I do have a bit of a lower back injury that doesn't usually flare up that often these days because I've lost weight, but it is a horse riding related accident, or sort of, I suppose, injury. And this is from about 20 years ago now, and I do still get back pain occasionally, but it is so much less than usual. So the first thing I've bought today is a hydrogel under eye patch, and there is some collagen, green tea, and it is a hydrating patch as well. So I just picked this up in Home Bargains today, and yeah, I just thought it was something different, something I've not tried before, and it might make very little difference, but it was 49 pence, so you can't go wrong with that. And the second little treat that I bought myself today is actually vegan, and it's again, it's not animal tested upon or anything like that. But this is a self-warming eye mask with lavender oil. And so you pop this on your face, and as soon as you take it out, it starts to heat up. Now, it's not hot, but it is very warm. And really, to be honest, these are best left on for about 15 to 20 minutes as a minimum. If you can, or if you want to hold them on for longer, they sort of strap around your ears, then by all means, please feel free to do so. But again, Home Bargains, and I think this was 79 pence. So really, really cheap, and they are lovely. They smell great. You can get slightly different scents, but that was the only one that they had there today. So next of all, the weigh-in. So it's been a positive day. I'm really, really pleased with my results so far. As I said, it's weigh-in week 32. I can't believe it. I did get a really, really nice congratulatory clap and congratulations today from several people sitting around me when the consultant read out how much weight I had lost. And I was a wee bit embarrassed, I won't lie, but I was really proud of myself as well. And normally I would have been beetroot red, really embarrassed, and I think I held it pretty well. I also posted a photo of my food from last night, my dinner. I had an omelette for dinner, and I posted it onto my group's Facebook page, which is a closed group. And when I did that, a few people, so the consultant and a few other members, said it looked great, and they wanted some hints and some tips about how to make it look as good as it did. Often I think a lot of people struggle with getting omelettes out of the pan and making them look presentable. But I must admit, omelettes are one of my things that I'm pretty good at, and I enjoy making. So yeah, the consultant wanted me to tell everyone how I made my omelette today in class, and I did. And it was great. Lots of people went away with a few ideas, and I heard a few people say, "Oh, that sounds really, really nice," or "That sounds good." So again, really positive. I did buy 3 raffle tickets today. They're normally 50 pence a strip, and of course the money, or some of the money, goes towards the raffle prize, obviously, as well, which is lovely. I've never bought a raffle ticket before actually at Summer World Group because I never have money on me. I always just have my phone or like my Apple Watch to pay with contactless. And but today I purposefully took some change with me in my purse, which I don't normally carry about. And as I said, I did buy 3 strips. I didn't win, which was fine. But a lovely lady who has just joined, she managed to win today. And what she won was a lovely glass Pyrex oven-proof dish, which you can bake your food in, and you can take it out, you can portion it up, or you can pop the plastic lid on top and it's then a portable container for your meals, which I thought was really, really good, and it looked great, to be honest. She was really happy with it, which was lovely. So I did also manage to get my Slimmer of the Week sticker and certificate, which I think I did mention in my What I Eat in a Day video as well. So you will see a little bit of that content. But what I will say is that it was a positive loss this week, and I lost 1.5 pounds again. So this is the third week in a row that I've lost 1.5 pounds, and I am absolutely fine with that. So when I joined my new group, I weighed in on the 30th of December, which seems like a long time ago now. And I was 16 stone, 7.5 pounds. And at that point, I had lost 4 stone, 7 pounds, which was fantastic. I got my 4.5 stone award, as you guys will have seen if you've seen the video, from just after Christmas and, of course, just before New Year. So I was over the moon. I was so, so happy. So last week, I managed to lose 1.5 pounds, and my weight obviously went down to 16 stone, 6 pounds, and it was a 4 stone, 8.5 pound loss. And this week, I have lost 4 stone, 10 pounds in total. So I am honestly over the moon. I just can't believe it, to be honest. It just is such a lovely feeling. And I am weighing 16 stone, 4.5 pounds just now. So I really want to get down to 16 stone and half a pound, as that will take me to my 5 stone award. It doesn't feel so far away, and I'm just hoping that the momentum continues. Of course, I'm now at the gym 3 times a week as well, which can play a little bit of havoc with your weight sometimes, just if you're holding on to water, your muscles are, inflamed from exercising and things. And I also feel a little bit hormonal at the moment, so I'm not sure if that's something to do with it as well. But regardless, any loss is fantastic, but half a pound, 1.5 pounds or more is phenomenal. So I would really like to lose 2 pounds next week, but if I can, it's not for not following the plan. And I want to really just reiterate that to yourselves as well at home, is that even when we follow things to the T, there is always a risk and there is always a potential that it may not work out how you want it to on the scales. But what I will say this week is that my work clothing is so much looser. I genuinely feel like I have lost so many inches, and that doesn't necessarily correlate to the 1.5 pounds on the scale. I've had more and more comments about how slim I look. I've had more and more comments about how loose my clothes look at work as well, and they feel much, much looser, to the point that as soon as it is payday, I will be buying myself some new trousers, as they are getting to the point that they are almost too big to wear. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. So yeah, I'm really grateful for all of your support. I hope the community posts have been helpful and inspiring this week. Of course, on Friday, the 12th, it was Quitter's Day. So Quitter's Day is a bit of a term for the most common day of January. So the 12th of January, when people tend to quit or falter on a weight loss program or journey. Now, that is just research. It doesn't mean that that has to happen for you, and it doesn't mean that it has to happen for me. So each person's individual. That is what makes us special. And regardless if you're having a fantastic time at losing weight, or you're having a little bit more of a struggle, or you're having a really hard time with it, and you're not getting where you want and you're not getting the results, then do not worry. Do not give up and do not give in. Think, stop, reevaluate, and plan. If it needs to be meal by meal, then so be it. If it needs to be day by day, then so be it. Build it up and see what you feel comfortable achieving and planning for. Do not go out and buy lots and lots of new food. Use the food that you have already in the house to save yourself money, because that food will end up just being thrown into the bin, which then makes you feel even worse. It doesn't help your bank balance. And if you are trying to make a good plan, look online for recipes and inspiration. Look at other YouTube pages, and of course, use your Slimming World app. You can also use the Pinch of Nom website, which is fantastic. Now, it doesn't have Slimming World sins on it, If you are well rehearsed on the plan and you're quite sure of what is a free food, what is a speed food, and what may need to be sinned, then I'm sure you would be able to equate the sins yourself at home. Now, there are lots and lots of recipes going around at the moment, but one that we did discuss in group today was the sticky chicken recipe. Now, I can't remember how many sins per serving, but it is on the Slimworld app, and my consultant was raving about it. And I think she had everyone in the mood for sticky chicken today. I certainly didn't have sticky chicken for dinner today, but it is something that I do want to plan to make in the next couple of days or short weeks, depending upon what we plan to use up from the freezer and the fridge and the store cupboard here in the house, and what we want to buy on top of that before payday. So I hope this has been a useful video. Thank you so much for watching and for all of your support, your comments, your sharing of information, and just you being you. And I really do feel like I'm getting to know a lot of you much, much more now. And that means so much to me. And it's such a lovely feeling to see you all doing so well and feeling empowered, because that is what this is all about. So thank you so much for watching. Please do take care, and I will catch you on the next video. Thanks. Bye.